Gently open the door.
Who can it be knocking at my door?
Hey also, my name is iPhong, but before getting to these videos, spoiler alerts. If you haven't played Doki Doki Literature Clubs, yeah, there's a link of the games in the description down below, and you play the game first, and then you come back to this video because this video is basically me rating all the girls in Doki Doki Literature Club. So I think we tell a lot of things that including in the games. So make sure that you all finish the games and then you come back to these videos, so you don't feel being spoiled, or you don't feel like ruin all the fun or anything. Also, hope you guys and girls also watch my 10 live stream of me playing Doki Doki Literature Clubs gameplay, and you can see that I play from individuals girls from route to routes, and then to the final episodes, me doing the live stream of trying to get the special endings. I play all routes all together and then repeats, and hope this videos doesn't cause you any harms. I already did the spoiler alert at the beginning of this video, so hope you guys make sure that you finish the games and then you can come back here and hear me rating all the girls in Doki Doki Literature Clubs. Now let's start with what is Doki Doki Literature Clubs. So it's basically half visual novels and half horror games, and it's because that at the beginning of the games, like, you're feeling like you interact with the girls, like you're feeling like you're the main protagonist because you're reading the all dialogues to the girls, and then you have the options to pick the choices. It's just basically picking the choice that fits you well into which girls. And then after that, the poem games, it doesn't talk to you straightforward on which words fits the girl the most, but it's obvious because the choice you pick, if the girls like it, the girls will jump. So that is Doki Doki Literature Clubs in the point of views for the newer players. Actually, if you get into the middle of the games, things is gone pretty crazy because you always blame yourself that you did an absolutely wrong things. So I'm just gonna lead you to that. This video is just basically trying to rate all the girls. So who are the characters? Of course it was you, the protagonist. And the next characters is all the girls in Doki Doki Literature Clubs now. So there's 4 girls, and they are Monika, Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. So let's rate your most requested girls first. So Monika's, in my point of view, she is basically Honso Aru from Hitori Bochi's. Remember that just Monika's scenes on the way she's sitting?
面積の勉強なんか趣味がガーデニングの人とかだけやればいいだろ。70点取れたら言うから。赤点取ったんだって？
Yep. You know how similar that is. Monika is the Senokaicho, the president of the literature clubs in these visual novel games, and she's also the part of the protagonist of the games, which is she trying to break the fourth wall right at the beginnings of the games. and she write poems which is Save Me or Load Me, which at first I didn't realize that what's the point of that poems. Is she trying to break a fourth wall? Is she trying to do something? But no, Monika is actually a heroine of the games, and she is trying to lead you to the special ending of the games, because when you scroll all the way down, there's a quote, "Load me for a reasons," and yeah, that Save Me poems is has to be a title, because Save Me is you cannot load some things without saving anything, so you have to save the game first, and then you load the games, you got everything back to the start, and you're gonna do everything over again to get a special ending based on what I play in the final episodes of my Doki Doki Literature Club's gameplay in originals. So now, Monika, as based on the visual novels, the protagonist myself already know hers. Well, you're just a gamer and you're trying new games and you don't know Monika's, but in the stories, you definitely know hers from last year in the games. So, which makes Monika's is basically kind of the part of the protagonist, the secondary protagonist, and I had to say that she is actually a heroine of these visual novels. You can just see her being an a-hole in the second act. You can see her bad as whatever you want, but if you're trying to get a special ending of this game, you will find out that she is actually a heroine of the games. So don't blame Monika. She is actually a grown-up version of Honsho Arrows. Hope she doesn't get too aggressive with me when she grown ups. The f you say to me? The next girl is Sayori. Well, Sayori, what anime characters I think it will be similar? I think it's Risu Okata from We Never Learn. But the difference is Risu Okata wearing glasses, Sayori is not. But yeah, they have a really same things that makes you stand out, which is remembers that in the first act, Sayori hungry all the times, and
リズリンってさ、栄養全部おっぱいにいっちゃうタイプだよね。
yeah, that's right. All the nutrition goes on the B word. I trying to say something nice. Sayori, you watching this video? I don't mean to offend you. I'm not a P word, okay? Sayori is really nice girls on the outside. She's energetic and full of joy, but at the end of the first act, you see her true humans. She is actually a depressed girl, and which totally relates on me too much, because I also having a depressions in real life, and yeah, every day going to school, yeah, life is tough, but you have to be strong to move on. That's it. Which there's some teenagers, some kids in the rebellions eras, around 17 and 19 years old, around those age. They trying to think about grown-ups. They're getting scared of moving on, losing friends, and they just feeling depressed and going to school. I understand, but you're way too young to die, so please move on, okay? Don't ruin your own life, okay? The next girl's view I rating is Yuri. So Yuri, I cannot come up with someone similar on personalities, but the looks, the art style, what I think a little bit similar is Horiao from Out Can Study. The difference on Yuri, on Horiao, I just simply thinks that Yuri is a yandere. And so for those who don't watch the Just Monika's dialogue for a really long times, or you just don't watch too much animes or Japanese cartoons, so yandere is a term of being jealousy, and you just basically being selfish, and you fall in love with someone, and then you're trying to keep that someone just for yourself. And if you see some other people's being together with the ones you love, you're trying to damage that person. So mostly is not a good ways to do that. You damage other people's. That's not how we solve the problems. But I'm glad in the games and doesn't do that. However, the games did worse than that, is to damage themselves, which is way worse. So yeah, make sure that you're old enough to play Doki Doki Literature Clubs, because you don't want to have a nightmare. People doesn't want to watch too much Just Monika's dialogue, because I guess why.
Dog. If you ain't talking money, I don't wanna talk.
Yeah, Monika ain't talking money. So the last girls I will rate is Natsuki. So Natsuki has a tsundere personality. So yeah, again, if you don't watch Just Monika's dialogue, or watch any Japanese cartoon or animes, tsundere is term describes that people just simply play hard to get, and it's just people doesn't want to admit that they are interested on doing some things with others, and it just basically really hard to deal with. Well, me in the past, I deal with a lot of tsundere girls in real life. Me in the past, back in secondary schools, and girls are too aggressive to me, and I'm just feel scared to get along with them. So I just fine, move on. So it's basically I cannot make real friends in real life. I know that mostly anime characters, tsundere's personalities is really common. So however, based on her looks, I think what suits her the most is she looks more similar like the anime characters from comic girls, Moita Karuko's. Even though the personality is totally different between Natsuki's and Moeta Karuko's, well, but they have the same in common, that they really like to write anything. Well, Moeta Karuko really likes to write or draw mangas. Well, Natsuki's like to write poems and read manga as well. So I think that's suit them the most. We already know Monika's, Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori. So who is my best girls and who is my least best girls. Isn't that Monika, who looks like Honsho Aru from Hitori Bochi? Is it Natsuki, who looks like Moita Karuko from Comic Girls? Is it Yuri, looks like Hori Ao from Ao Can Study? Is it Sayori, look like Risu Okata from We Never Learn? I'm just gonna choose Natsuki from Doki Doki Literature Clubs. Of course, Monika, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, they all from Doki Doki Literature Clubs. Nowhere else. They're not in the anime. I wish someone make an anime of that games, just like they used to did on Akashic Records. And well, you have to ask Dan Sawato first. Natsuki is my best girls because she may be underage, but she like cute things. Totally, to me, I like cute girls doing cute things. I like something cute, which is weird because another main reason I cannot make friends in real life because I'm a freaking boy, and I like girls things, and I like cute things, and I'm having trouble making friends with boys because boys gonna bully me. Well, I got a bunch of boys in the past bully me, trying to tell me that, hey, if you're playing girls too much, soon or later you becoming a part of LGBTs. I try to tell you multiple times, I'm a straight person, but it doesn't mean I'm against LGBT. So please don't LGBTs to me. Okay, I'm only interested with girls. I'm sorry if boys out there fall in love with me. Sorry, you're not my type. Who is my least best girls? That's a tough question because Monika, she's a heroine of Doki Doki Literature Clubs, the real heroine of the games. Sayori, depressions totally relates to me in real life. Yuri, yandere, shy girls. Yeah, I'm shy in real life too, but yeah, it's obvious Yuri is my least best girls. A lot of people out there don't like horrors, but me personally thinking that horror used to be super famous in these social medias, and a lot of gamers that a lot of YouTubers I watch and they becoming famous thanks to horror games and basically game console games from big game companies. And basically I don't like Yuri because of the yandere type, because basically I used to get threatened by a boy. I am not gonna saying who is his name in these videos. I'm not gonna do that in public, but I used being threatened, I used being bullied when I was really late primary schools. I almost graduate primary school back then, back in Vietnam, and there's a boy threatens me. Yeah, I was being bullied on the region, the place I was born, and the wealthy. Yeah, I'm not rich in Vietnam, and there's some boy in the past threatens me, and school not allowed to bring knife at school, but they are allowed to bring scissor at school to do some artworks in the art class, and there's some boys threaten me and trying to use scissor threaten me and if I get near to someone, if I'm getting near on anyone, they gonna damage me. So in the past, in primary school, I wasn't fall in love with someone, but it's just basically a bully based on how where I live and how wealthy I was. Yeah, rich kids gonna bully poor kids, and more rich cities we're gonna bully poorer cities. And I see a problem with it because I was born in the north side of Vietnam, the capital cities of Vietnam, and there's nothing wrong with it. And why? And when I start to grow up in the south side of Vietnam, the city which is bigger than the capital cities of Vietnam, and I got bullied. I don't know why, and it's just because I cannot make friends with anyone. So yeah, in summary, Natsuki is my best girl, Yuri is my least best girl. I'm sorry, Yuri, Yandere is not my type. Natsuki, I'm also sorry, Sundari is not my type. I'm not enjoying girls being too aggressive with me. But Natsuki, you like being cute, right? You like mangas, right? You like animes, right? So how about don't be too aggressive with the person who has the same interest with you, Natsuki, so we can get along each other really well. And Monika, Sayori, you guys are great. Monika, heroine of the games, sorry for not picking you because you damage your friend. And Sayori, it's okay to be depressions in the anime, but in real life people's gonna look down on you. I have been fighting depressions every single day, trying to go to school with positivities, and I still having trouble communicate with other people's, but at the same time people look down to me in real life as well. So please don't be like me. Try to go out there, go to the real world, having fun with your friends. If you don't have friends, try to make one, okay? Just like Hitoribochis. Yeah guys, thank you guys for watching, and know what is my best girl, what is my least girls. You guys been requesting me a lot during when I play Doki Doki Literature Clubs during the live stream, and I appreciate that you enjoy my Doki Doki Literature Clubs live stream gameplay so far. So yeah, some people request me from the past like, hey, play mod. I haven't watched mod before, and it's just basically like it gives you more feel on what's going on after Monika's stories, on if there's a way on all four girls to be alive, because at the end of the day, the original games, there's only 3 girls survive. It's either Sayori or Monika survive in the games anyway. So that's not 4 girls, that's not all 4. But yeah, I understand it's a mod, it's not DLC for those, a lot of people who just keep asking me that, hey, it gives you a feeling like a DLC in the games, but no, it's just a mod of the game. So I would like to try it out someday in the future. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will play mod of Doki Doki Literature Club someday in the future. And as always, hasta la vista.